Пускай мне горячее сделай. Не уходите, просто пишите. Hello, everyone. Sunday Adelaja here in Kyiv, Ukraine. Oh, yeah. Here we go again. Wow. Who is there? Who is going to be the first person there to write to us? Let me just know who you are. Mofe Lola, how are you doing today? Welcome. You're the first one today again. Welcome, everyone. Who is there? Let's greet you. Let's welcome you. Who else is there? Let's appreciate you. Come in, please. Come right in. Write something. Let us know about you. Let's greet you. Let's appreciate you. Nikki Christian. How is Nigeria? Or are you back in the UK? Because we know you have disappeared because we are in Africa, so you couldn't get the best internet to join us all the time. Favor Womana, Ori Yomi Anota. Bless you guys. Well, I've got someone special today for you. And of course, we're going to start with Olena Stebeska, as usual, and she will present to you our guest for today.
Hello, everyone. Сьогодні у нас незвичайний гість. Ви її, напевно, вже багато хто знаєте, може, мали з нею змогу спілкуватися, але не знали про її незвичайну історію.
Today we have a special guest. Some of you have heard about her. Maybe some of you have even met her. But you might not know her story. And this special guest is here with me today. And she to tell you her story.
І сьогодні у нас в гостях це пастор Наташа Коляда.
Today we have Pastor Natalia Kolida.
Пастор Наташа, познайомся.
Pastor Natalia Kolida. Pastor Natasha, will you introduce yourself?
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone. Now, this is not Natasha Alcoholic. Natasha is a popular name in this area. When anybody comes on and say they are Natasha, everybody says, is that Natasha Alcoholic? Is that Natasha Alcoholic? No. This is not Natasha Alcoholic. She is a younger Natasha. She is Pastor Natasha.
Добрый день, дорогие друзья.
Good day, everyone.
Для меня большая честь сегодня быть в этой программе с пастором Сандеем.
To me, it's a great opportunity to be here in this program with Pastor Sunday.
Которая посвящена его 50-летию.
Especially talking about his 50th birthday.
Поэтому я бы сегодня больше говорила не обо мне.
So today I would like to talk more, not about myself,
но о том, как жизнь пастора Сандея повлияла на меня.
I would rather talk about how Pastor Sunday's life has affected my life.
И коротко обо мне скажу.
I will say a few things about myself, of course.
21 год назад
21 years ago,
я была очень смущенной девушкой, которая была никому не нужна.
I was a kind of lonely girl.
И в этот период времени я встретила пастора Сандея.
And that was the time when I was in my own world and I was lonely and I was just very thoughtful kind of girl. But that was when I met Pastor Sunday.
И в тот момент мой мир перевернулся.
And when I met him, my world was turned upside down.
Моя реальность перевернулась.
My reality changed.
То общество, в котором я находилась, начало трещать по швам.
Where I was, everything started falling apart.
Пастор Сандей вошел в мою жизнь и принес новую реальность.
Pastor Sunday, when he came to my life, he brought a new reality.
Это реальность Царства Божьего, как я потом поняла.
I didn't know what it was, but later on I got to discover that reality he brought is the reality of the kingdom of God.
Я выросла в семье, где папа был алкоголиком.
When I used to be in a family when my father was drinking alcohol.
И это каждый день ты видишь страшные картины.
It's not a pleasant sight. When your father is drinking, it's not pleasant.
И тебе кажется, что так будет всегда.
But the worst thing, when you are a kid, you think this will be like that forever. You think that will never end.
Потом я с мамой пришла в церковь.
But later on, thank God, I and my mom got saved and we came to the church.
Не в церковь пастора.
Not to Pastor Sunday's church. This was in another city.
Я ходила в церковь.
So we started going to
Моя
church.
жизнь не менялась. Моя жизнь не менялась.
But my life didn't really change.
Изменилось мое сердце.
My life, my heart changed
Когда я встретила Бога.
when I met God.
Но реальность, в которой я была, она не изменилась.
Oh, but my situation never changed.
И вот когда пастор Сандей появился,
But when Pastor Sunday came to my life,
тогда изменилось все вокруг меня.
then everything changed. Not just my heart changed, my life changed and my environment changed.
И я бы хотела подчеркнуть именно вот эту силу и влияние, благодать от Бога, которую пастор Сандей имеет, его личность, когда он приходит куда-то, то мир переворачивается.
So what I'm trying to tell you, like you could be a Christian, you could be going to a church. Like I was saved, I was born again. My life, my heart changed a little bit when I met Christ, but my reality didn't change. My environment didn't change. My world remained the same. Even though I was saved, I was going to church. But what is the difference with meeting Pastor Sunday, a God carrier, kingdom carrier? When you meet him, it's like a tsunami hits you. It's like an earthquake hits you. It affects you on every level. So Pastor Sunday's words, Pastor Sunday's teachings, Pastor Sunday's effect and presence is such a heavy presence. It's such a loaded presence that it doesn't leave you the same the way it meets you. Everything collapsed that was wrong, and everything started coming together again that needed to be built. So this is a major difference, that when you meet Pastor Sunday, everything changes and everything begin to be rearranged. Everything begin to be rearranged in one direction or the other.
Пастор Наташа, я би хотіла, щоб ви детальніше зупинилися на цьому, і як ви можете охарактеризувати пастора Сандея взагалі як особливо?
Она еще закончила то, что она начала говорить. Пускай она это сначала закончит, а потом уже вот это.
Когда пастор Сандей появился в моей жизни,
So when Pastor Sunday appeared in my life,
и пришло это цунами,
that tsunami came to my life.
Со мной произошли следующие вещи.
Okay.
Первое. Какая-то вера внутри меня появилась, что я могу.
Like I said, that Pastor Sunday comes like a tsunami into your life, right? So when it came like this whirlwind into my life, there are some things that began to change. The first thing is faith. It's the faith that something can change. That because I was growing up in a situation with my father drinking, and I had thought things would never change. I had thought that this would be forever. So when Pastor Sunday came with his message, from nowhere, some supernatural assurance and faith came into my heart that I can change things. My situation could change. I just supernaturally begin to be assured that no, things will not remain the same again.
Я поняла в этот момент, что нету ничего невозможного, потому что я смотрела на пастора Сандея. Это был пример, как Бог может взять человека, простого человека, и совершить то дело, которое он совершил через пастора.
All of a sudden, I began to realize that everything was possible. There is nothing that is impossible. Because when I look at Pastor Sunday, I see him and I say, how can God take an ordinary person like this and use? So Pastor Sunday's life is an example of how God would take an ordinary person and use him to accomplish his purpose on earth.
Пастор Сандей, он отличался от всех верующих христиан, которых я встречала. В нем не было религиозности, в нем была жизнь.
One shocking thing about Pastor Sunday is that when I met him, his version and variation of Christianity is totally different from all Christians that I'd met before that. I knew Christians, I was going to church, I was among Christians, but when you meet Pastor Sunday, you just know this is not religion. This is not Christianity. This is not religion. This is not Christian religion. This is life. He was a carrier of life and the spirit. Life and spirit. Spirit of life. He was just totally different from all the Christians I knew before then. Because he didn't have religion, but he had life.
И в тот момент я понимала, что сам Бог прислал пастора Сандея в мою жизнь, и это было сверхъестественно. И уже на протяжении 21 года я знаю пастора Сандея, и это просто жизнь. Я считаю, что это тоже, я не знаю, почему Бог так подарил мне такую встречу с пастором Сандеем. Это просто дар.
You know, I cannot stop wondering and being bewildered at why. What did I do to deserve a meeting with Pastor Sunday in my lifetime? What did I deserve? How did I deserve this? What did I do to deserve this meeting? Because it's like meeting life. It's like meeting understanding in life, direction in life. It's like coming in touch with the essence of life when you meet him. I could just imagine what would have happened if I never met him. I think it's the greatest favor of my life, the greatest gift of my life, that I've known him now for 21 years and I'm still feeling the same that I came into life.
Все 21 год, который я знаю пастора Сандея, такие результаты, которые есть у него, я не знаю никого, у кого были бы такие результаты. Но я хочу сказать, что даже самое драгоценное во всем этом — это сама личность пастора Сандея, это то богатство, которое заложено в нем.
Now, like I said, I've known Pastor Sunday for 21 years. And knowing him for 21 years, I know that he has so many accomplishments and so many achievements, so many results. But as many as those results are, and as great as the results that Pastor Sunday has, you know, there is something that is greater than those results and his accomplishments. And the thing that is greater than Pastor Sunday's accomplishments and results are the content of his personality. Pastor Sunday's person, the person of Pastor Sunday, is the content of his personality, of his character, is so much greater than his achievement, that the greatest thing that will get you excited about Pastor Sunday is his personality, his content. Even though the achievements that he has, I don't know any human being who has those kind of achievements, but yet he is greater just knowing him than even the achievements that he's got.
В тот момент, когда я встретила пастора Сандея, в короткий промежуток времени Бог проговорил мне слышимым голосом. Это был единственный раз в моей жизни. И Бог мне сказал: ты должна ехать в Киев, я из другого города, и учиться в школе Иисус Навин. Это одна из школ, которые создал пастор Сандей. И это было настолько сверхъестественно, и я понимала, что Бог берет меня за руку, и Он ведет меня именно туда.
I met Sunday first of all, just for a short period of time, of few days. And just in that short time, God spoke to me supernaturally. The only time God has spoken to me audibly. God spoke to me audibly and said, leave your city and move over to the city where Pastor Sunday is and join his school. Pastor Sunday has this Bible school called Joshua Generation Bible School. So I heard God clearly. I never heard God audibly like that since then. Can you imagine an encounter with somebody, a short one, not even one-on-one encounter, just be in his presence, that will make God to come and totally remove you from the situation and circumstances you are in, and hear God so clearly and get a whole direction for the rest of your life.
И когда я приехала в Киев, я сразу погрузилась в атмосферу не теорий, не просто учений, хотя очень много здравых учений пастора Сандея, но сразу практика. Это служение людям, это создание домашних групп, это желание и подготовка к миссионерству, чтобы идти дальше.
Now, when I was a kid, what I discovered in this church is that I found out that this church is not about theory. It's not about just preaching. Yes, Pastor Sunday has great messages, he preaches, but he practices. There were a lot of practical things. You could practice everything he's preaching and he's teaching you. So those practices and the practical things that were there in the church, they prepared me to be a missionary and to take the next step in and get to the next level of my life.
2 года я провела в Киеве,
So I was in Kyiv for 2 years.
а потом я уехала в одну из европейских стран, в Грецию,
And then I moved to Greece.
где я провела 15 лет.
In Greece, I was there for 15 years.
И я хочу сказать, что по натуре я очень такая спокойная, где-то, может быть, боязливая и неуверенная в себе женщина, девушка.
By nature, I'm a very timid girl.
Но когда ты попадаешь в атмосферу пастора Сандея, практики, все меняется. Его сила, его вера, его учение, те знания, которые он дает, ты просто не можешь остаться прежним. И несмотря на все, я поехала в другую страну, и я начала служить там людям.
As young as I was only 21 years old, in a different country, in a foreign land. As 21, I was a young girl that was a home girl, so timid, shy, never been exposed, but in a different country. But because of the 2 years I spent in Pastor Sunday's presence and being discipled by Pastor Sunday, those 2 years were enough for me to get to another country and start a church independently as a young girl in a different country, all by myself.
И один из моментов, когда я уезжала и когда я потом начинала церковь, пастор Сандей, он просто был рядом, он просто сказал: я верю, ты можешь. И он помолился за меня, и он сказал: все будет хорошо. И он просто меня отпустил и дал мне вот эту путевку, подтолкнул меня, как это делает отец.
Pastor Sunday was not there. Pastor Sunday was in Ukraine. I was in Greece. But what he did, he released me. He gave me his covering. He gave me his support. And he prayed for me and gave me the freedom to be able to serve God.
И это одно еще из великолепнейших качеств и способностей пастора. Он отпускает людей, он благословляет их, он поддерживает, он не держит их возле себя, как это делают многие пастыря в сегодняшнем.
This is one unusual quality of Pastor Sunday as well. He helps you when you get to him, then releases you. It's an unusual quality for pastors. Pastors don't release other people. But Pastor Sunday, you come to him, he trains you, invests in you, and let you go. He releases you easily into your destiny. He actually pushes you into your destiny. But others would like to hold on to you. Yeah. Let's go and share the link. If you share this link, please go ahead and share the link, please.
И пастор Сандей, он поверил в меня. Вот в эту такую стеснительную, тихую девушку. Он поверил в меня. И это было очень сильным толчком для меня и большой помощью в том, чтобы я двигалась в моем желании.
Another thing Pastor Sunday does that's so unique is that he believes in people. I mean, can you imagine? I was just 21 years old, and very gray, very raw, and no experience. But he believed in me and trusted me to start a church in a new country, in a different country. So, Pastor is able to trust people and believes in people. Even when you don't believe in yourself, he believes in you so much that his faith now causes you to begin to believe in yourself and move on.
Пастор, он дал мне свободу двигаться в моем призвании так, как меня ведет Бог. Но в самые сложные моменты моей жизни переходные он всегда был рядом и поддерживал меня.
And like I said, Pastor gives this kind of freedom, But even though he's giving me the freedom to go do anything, to go and start the church and, be in the ministry, but he never leaves, he never forgets about you. He gives me this, he used to give me all kind of support that I needed, especially the most difficult moments in the ministry. He doesn't abandon and discard you. He's always there to give you all the support that you need.
Таким образом, я возрастала в Боге, я возрастала как личность, я возрастала ментально, и я преобразовывалась за все вот эти 21 год.
So through this mentorship freedom that pastor has given me and mentorship guidance, I kept on growing. And so for 21 years, I've been growing under pastor's leadership.
И когда я была в Греции, я начинала церковь там, и, казалось бы, чужая страна. Вот. Но мы подняли церковь, и сейчас есть люди там, и они двигаются дальше, и я тоже дала им свободу двигаться в их призвании сегодня.
Just like Pastor Sunday gave, like I said, I started the church in. Now I'm back in Ukraine, and I'm here with Pastor Sunday in Ukraine, and I'm moving on with my callings. But the church that I started, the work that I started in Greece, is also there, and the people are there, and they are serving God also in the same freedom that God gave me through Pastor Sunday. Pastor Sunday gave me the liberty, the freedom to go and fulfill my calling. I've also released the people there in Greece so that they will also be free to pursue their goals and their purpose and to serve God in their gifts and callings.
Как пастор Сандей отпустил меня, когда я уехала в другую страну, и на протяжении 15 лет я могла там, далеко от Украины, видеть разных людей, разные ситуации. И на примере пастора я училась любить всех людей, я училась принимать всех людей, чего до этого у меня не было.
Through Pastor Sunday, I've learned to love people. Not just to love people, but to accept people, to tolerate people, to endure people, and to love them. But before then, I never knew how to do this. But Pastor showed this to me. And now, I've learned to do it.
Вот у пастора Сандея есть вот эта невероятная любовь к Богу и к людям. И это настолько большой пример для меня явный. Это для меня не теория, а пример. Я вижу, как пастор любит людей. За последние 4 года, которые я провела в Украине, у меня есть возможность это видеть каждый день, каждый час.
One thing you want to know about Pastor Sunday is this. He loves God fanatically. And he's absolutely in love with people. I've been with Pastor Sunday for the last 4 years, helping him and being in his environment on a daily basis. And it's not something that I need to be told. It's not something that I believe in. No, this is what I see. I see the example of his love. I see the way he exemplifies love for people. The way he loves people for real, practically, on a daily basis. It's just mind-blowing. There's just nothing like it. This man loves people.
Последние 4 года у меня есть возможность служить в доме пастора Сандея, и есть возможность каждый день видеть пример пастора. И я могу сказать, что вот эта возможность быть возле пастора Сандея каждодневно и учиться видеть пример, это очень сильно изменило меня изнутри как личность.
Now, like I said, I've been with Pastor Sunday for the past 4 years, helping him here, assisting him. And I will tell you what, I'm not the one working for him or assisting him. I am the one being blessed just by being around him. Working for him is like he's working on me. It's an opportunity for me to be formed, to be created from inside, to be established, to be developed, to be matured. Working with him is like it's my own chance and opportunity. It's my own time, chance, opportunity to become who I need to become, to get established in my person, in my destiny, in my personality, in my future, in my faith. So these last 4 years that I've been working with him, it is actually God using it to work on me and become, it's my time, it's actually my opportunity, it's my blessing.
Я меняюсь очень быстро именно сейчас, когда у меня есть возможность быть возле пастора Сандея рядом. Поэтому за все мое прошедшее время, когда я жила далеко с Киева, да, у меня была возможность только пастора Сандея слышать проповеди, читать книги. Это потрясающе, но мне хотелось чего-то большего.
You know, I was being blessed by Pastor Sunday and being mentored by Pastor Sunday, but like I said, I was 15 years overseas and I was only learning from him from the distance. But this time when I came, you know, it was like a table was laid before me. Like God just laid a table before me. God just spoiled me by letting me be in Pastor Sunday's presence on a daily basis.
Я понимала, что чего-то мне не хватает. Я молюсь, я читаю Библию, я люблю Бога, я служу людям, но чего-то мне не хватает. Я понимала, что что-то внутри меня еще осталось с прошлого, и что-то меня удерживало. И я не знала, что мне сделать с этим. И когда я приехала к пастору Сандею, я поняла, чего мне не хватало. Мне не хватало наглядного примера человека, на которого бы я могла смотреть, и чью жизнь я могла бы наблюдать, и чтобы эта жизнь, она просто изменяла изнутри. Это как модель, которую ты не можешь сам создать себе.
You know, like I said, even though I was a missionary, I was a pastor myself, and I was a missionary in another country, growing and being under Pastor Sunday, being discipled by him. But I always knew that I needed something more. That thing that more that I needed was what I saw in Pastor, because it's one thing for you to learn when someone is teaching you, but to be able to see. It was like I was seeing the word of God become flesh. I was seeing God in human demonstration. I was seeing the word of God displayed and played out and acted out. It was not like I was learning from theory anymore. I was learning from not just from the script, but this script was being played out before my eyes. I could see how everything is supposed to be. I could see the standard. I could see the model. I could see a prototype before me of who to be and how to become. And, you know, everything is just right there for me.
Была, чтобы кто-то смотрел на меня, чтобы пастор Сандейл смотрел на меня и тоже сказал мне то, чего я сама в себе не видела, что мне надо изменить, что мне надо исправить, где у меня пробел, чего мне не хватает. То есть я нуждалась в менторе, в тренере, в отце, в ком-то, кто скажет мне истину и правду, которая сделает меня.
One way that I got this in Pastor Sunday's presence is that, you know, I was a pastor, I was pastoring other people, I was leading other people, but I actually needed somebody also to tell me the truth. And this is one thing that I got in Pastor Sunday's presence, telling me the truth about myself. That's one thing you will get. It tells you the truth about yourself. Telling me the truth that I needed to hear, that nobody else told me. Nobody else would be willing to tell me or are bold enough to tell me. Pastor Sunday was able to tell me the truth about myself. Things that I needed to change and correct. It was telling me the truth about myself, about my potential, about my resources, about what I can do, about where I can go, about who I could become. So I needed somebody in my life also who will be my guardian, who will be my eyes, who will be my ears, who will be able to see me the way that only God sees me, that I don't see myself. Every one of us needs someone like that in our lives that will be able to tell us who we really are, the way we really come across, and not the way we think that we are. And that's another thing that Pastor gave me.
И я хочу пастора поблагодарить в его 50-летие за то, что он стал моим ментором, что он стал человеком, который помог мне измениться, наблюдая за мной, помогая мне, ведя меня, направляя, указывая на ошибки, указывая на то, что я делаю не так, давая мне возможность при этом двигаться вперед и меняться.
So at this time, I want to use this opportunity to thank Pastor Sunday so very much for his investment in me. Like I said, I came to work for Pastor Sunday, and I've been working for him for the past 4 years, right? But I think that I'm not the one working for him, and he's the one working on me. And he's the one. It's like I'm supposed to be paying him salary for working on me, and not he paying me. But what I'm saying is that I want to use this opportunity to say thank you to Pastor for all your investment in me, for all your corrections, for all your words, for all your encouragement, for all your trainings, for all your teachings, for all your coaches, for all the things that you have done to make me who I became today, and for giving me that future, for opening my eyes to my destiny, to the future that is awaiting me, and for giving me that sense of direction now to know what to do with my life and where I'm going. And yeah, my appreciation to you.
И когда я думаю о том влиянии, которое пастор Сандей произвел в моей жизни, я просто сидела и писала пункты. И я написала себе 50 пунктов, как жизнь пастора Сандея повлияла на мою жизнь.
Да, я збиралася задати це питання.
Yes, I wanted to ask that question.
Перед тим, як ви вже і так сказали, хто такий пастор Сандей для вас і в широкому смислі. І тепер скажіть, як життя пастора Сандея, як пастор Типу вплинув на ваше життя в 50 пунктах.
So I would like you to tell us the qualities that you have noticed in Pastor Sunday. What are those qualities? So Pastor Natasha is going to give us the 50 qualities. Qualities?
Пунктов, тезисов, принципов вашей жизни.
Okay. 50 principles. 50 principles of Pastor Sunday's life. Okay, get ready, everybody. You might need to write this down, or you want to maybe write down, or you want to record and make a copy. You want to do what? You want to share this and invite people to watch, or you want to watch it again, or I'm excited and I'm interested in knowing what are the theses and principles and what are these secrets of Pastor Sunday's life. She wants to give 50 of them. 50 secrets of Pastor Sunday's life. 50 secrets of Pastor Sunday's life. So let's hear it.
Итак, первый принцип – это высокий стандарт во всем. История пастора Сандея о том, как он радикально принял решение отдать свою жизнь Богу, радикально, и высокий стандарт во всем, с тех пор у пастора просто идет по жизни. Высокий стандарт во всем.
The very first quality and principle that I think is responsible for who Pastor Sunday is an excellent spirit. Excellent spirit and attitude in everything. Pastor Sunday has the highest standard. He puts himself under a highest demand. He puts the highest standard for himself and strives toward the very highest standard. From the very moment he gave his life to Christ, he doesn't reduce his level of excellence or his standard. He is the highest level of excellence. He's always striving for the highest level of excellence, and that's one of the things that made him who he is.
Второй принцип, который я увидела для пастора, для себя, это продолжать жить посвященной Богу жизнью, несмотря ни на какие трудности.
The next quality or principle that I see in Pastor Sunday that made him who he is if you are going through hell, keep on going. Never you stop before any hindrance. Never allow any hindrance to hinder you. No matter the hindrance and the challenges Pastor Sunday is going through, he keeps on going. He doesn't even slow down, talk less of stopping.
Третий принцип – это готовность жертвовать собой ради людей, несмотря на их отношение к пастору.
Quality of Pastor Sunday that I think has made him great is that Pastor Sunday keeps on doing good. Not just do good to people who are hurting him or who have not justified his expectation or who have betrayed him. But Pastor Sunday will keep on doing good and even sacrificing for them. So Pastor Sunday, he keeps on loving. He keeps on doing good and sacrificing even for his enemies, no matter their response. So keep on doing good without even paying attention to the response of those people that you are doing good or good or bad.
Четвертый момент – это построение семьи. Пастор Сандей построил семью, которая не похожа ни одну из тех, которую я встречала. И я бы отметила здесь 3 момента. Это личность, ответственность и баланс. Это то, что я увидела в пасторе.
The next point is that Pastor Sunday has been able to build a family that is unique. Pastor Sunday's family is so unique. Pastor Sunday has been able to build his family in such a way that I've never seen before. I don't think anyone has ever seen a family quite like Pastor Sunday's family. Pastor Sunday's family is so well balanced. There are 3 principles that I see in Pastor Sunday's family that made the 3 triangles that made his family so unique. I see there, number 1, at first, I see there, number 1, responsibility. Number 2, personalities. And number 3, balance. So it keeps balance. So there are 3 principles. The high level of responsibility. Number 2, independent personalities in that family. And number 3, balance, the ability to keep balance.
Пятое качество, характеристика, пример. Пример целеустремленности и бесстрашия.
The next value or principle that I've noticed in Pastor Sunday is audacity, courage, boldness, and audacity. Pastor Sunday is so audacious. Pastor Sunday is so bold, is so confident, and is so absolutely audacious.
Шестое – это работа, колоссальный труд над самим собой, создать самого себя. Похоже.
The next principle is that Pastor Sunday doesn't pity himself. He doesn't pity himself at all. He works on himself. He breaks himself down. He works on himself. He sharpens himself all the time. He doesn't stop working and sharpening himself. Like Christ, he sharpens himself to the image of Christ.
Второй пункт – это отношение к делу. То, как пастор Сандей относится к делу, это для меня большой пример. Я такого не видела.
Несмотря на то, что за рубежом?
Да, несмотря на то, что было.
А какое отношение к делу? Серьезное или какое?
Щепетильное, серьезное, детальное. Все довести до конца. Все доводится до конца.
Another quality of Pastor Sunday that I think has made him exceptional is Pastor Sunday's attitude to work. Ooh. Pastor Sunday's attitude to work, wow, it's legendary. Pastor Sunday's attitude to work is something I've never seen before. Never come close to it. Like I said, I've not just lived in Ukraine. I've lived in Western countries, Western Europe, and I've lived there for 15 years, and I've worked in Western Europe, and I've never seen such attitude to work. Nobody understands work like Pastor Sunday. Pastor Sunday in work is so detailed, is so meticulous, is so goal-oriented, is so pragmatic, is so result-oriented. So the way he works, Pastor Sunday works, and his attitude to work is like I'd never seen in anywhere, any country, and from anybody.
Следующее, у пастора Сандея есть способность видеть в каждом человеке самое лучшее. Этот пример очень заразительный.
No matter another next secret of Pastor Sunday's life that I saw is that Pastor Sunday, no matter how many negative things are in you, no matter how evil an individual is, Pastor Sunday will look into him and see something good. The ability to bring out something good in any individual and in anybody, no matter how worse and undeserving that person is contagious. It's contagious. It's contagious. He sees just good in people. It's amazing.
Это Пастор Сандей, это открытая книга. Это искренний и открытый человек, настолько очень открытый для людей и очень искренний для людей.
Pastor Sunday, next secret is that Pastor Sunday is an open book. What you see is what you get. What you see, what you get. What you see is what you get. It's never having an agenda. It's never having a second thought. It's never playing. What you see, what you get. He's so open to the fault. He's so open. He doesn't have secrets to people with people. Whatever you see is what you get. Well, he's just the way he is with people, with everybody, with anybody. He's so transparent, and very open to a fault.
Следующий принцип – это пастор Сандей постоянно самообразовывается. Сколько его вижу, все время самообразование, постоянно.
The next secret of Pastor Sunday's life is that Pastor Sunday is always self-educating. Pastor Sunday is always self-educating himself. He's always pushing himself. He's always learning. He's always striving to know more and to know new things that he never knew before.
11-й пункт, принцип – это способность. Пастор Сандей способен вместить в своем сердце всех людей. Я бы назвала это широкое сердце. И способность иметь широкое сердце, чтобы вместить всех людей, разных.
Pastor Sunday, next point is that Pastor Sunday has a wide heart. Pastor Sunday has a large heart. A heart that is large enough to accept everybody inside. There's a place for everyone and everyone at the same time. So Pastor Sunday has a place in his heart for everyone, for the whole earth. He has such a huge, large heart. It's unbelievable.
15. Пастор Сандей живет по ценностям и приоритетам, а не под обстоятельствами и разными давлениями.
The next point is that Pastor Sunday doesn't live by feelings. He doesn't live by circumstances. He doesn't live by what is precious, or he doesn't live by what his life is not dictated by what is going on around. Pastor Sunday's life is only dictated by two things: by his goals and by his priorities. Goals and priorities. It doesn't matter what is happening, Pastor Sunday is pursuing his goals. It doesn't matter what tragedy, circumstances, pressure, Pastor Sunday is pursuing his vision. It doesn't matter who is fighting him, who is trying to stop him. Pastor Sunday is focused on his vision, so Pastor Sunday's life is only dictated by two things: vision and focus. Vision and priority. Vision and priority.
Следующий пункт, следующий принцип – это системный порядок во всем. У пастора Сандея системный порядок во всем. И этот пример тоже заражает. И ты учишься этому. И это он вкладывает в тебя.
Okay. The next quality of Pastor Sunday is that Pastor Sunday is so systemic in everything. He's a man of order. Pastor Sunday is just orderly, systematic order in everything. Pastor Sunday does everything by order and systems. And he teaches everybody this.
Следующий принцип – это пастор Сандей, он не живет прошлым. Он всегда творит что-то новое, всегда, постоянно.
The next point is that Pastor Sunday doesn't ever live by yesterday. Pastor Sunday never ever lives by what has happened. Either it's victory or defeat. Pastor Sunday is always creating something new every day. It's like God. Every day is new. Every morning, so God brings out something new every morning. That's like Pastor Sunday. Pastor Sunday is constantly creating something new every day on daily basis. He's coming up with new things, new inventions, new ideas. He's not living by the victory of yesterday, by the success of yesterday. He's creating another one every day.
15-й пункт – это величайшая концентрация и фокус. Вот эти качества очень сильно отражаются в пасторе.
These people have studied me. Oh, now, wow. They don't study me finish. Oh. I think we need to write a book on this. We need to write a book on it. Pastor Sunday is a man of absolute concentration and focus. Pastor Sunday is so focused and concentrated in everything he's doing. He is able to mobilize his concentration and focus like no other man.
Я такую заметку, что все эти качества я вижу у пастора на протяжении всех 4 лет, пока я нахожусь здесь, в доме пастора.
I want to say that all these qualities, I'm seeing them on daily basis. Oh, I'm living in Pastor Sunday's house. I'm working with him every day. I'm living with him every day. I'm seeing these qualities on daily basis with him.
И факт, это не просто комплименты, чтобы сказать что-то хорошее, но это есть факт, который ты видишь,
these are not
ты
wishes.
видишь.
These things I'm talking about are not my wishes at all. I'm not wishing that this thing. I couldn't even thought of them if I had wanted to wish them. These are things I'm seeing every day.
И я тоже хочу, чтобы эти качества, они были моими
And I'm
качествами.
dreaming that I wish I could have all these qualities as well.
Следующий пункт, 15-й, это стратегическое мышление.
Number 15, Pastor Sunday has strategic mind. He's always strategic in all his actions and deeds.
Он видит на много лет вперед.
He's always saying far into the distance.
Следующий пункт.
The next quality.
Пастор Сандей думает всегда о людях, когда он что-либо делает.
Pastor Sunday doesn't do anything without considering people. Pastor Sunday is always considering other people's interests whenever he does anything. He doesn't do anything to hurt people. He's always considering, he's always careful to consider their interests.
Всегда человек стоит перед ним, когда он что-то
For Pastor
делает.
Sunday, any of his action is not the task that comes first. It's not the goal that comes first, but people come first before the vision, before the goal, and before the task.
17-й пункт. Пастор Сандей конвертирует свое время самым лучшим образом.
Another point is Pastor Sunday converts his time. Pastor Sunday converts his time the best way possible. He's a converter of time. Conversion of time is Pastor Sunday's specialty.
Когда ты рядом с пастором, ты не видишь, что время теряется.
When you are near Pastor Sunday, you don't even notice time.
Оно
And time is never lost.
Оно всегда превращается в что-то ценное.
You know, when you are with Pastor Sunday, every minute that is passing by, you are observing the way he is turning each and every one of them to something tangible, to something substantial.
Следующее, 18-е.
Number 18.
Отношение к слову. Первый человек, которого я увидела с отношением к слову серьезнейшим, это был пастор Сандей.
Next point is, I never seen a human being in my life that values his own word like Pastor Sunday does. He's a man of his word. He takes every word so seriously. He selects every word. He is responsible for every word. He values every word. That I've never seen a human being like that.
Если бы я увидела в пасторе Сандее, я не заметила, что мое отношение к словам было несерьезным.
I thought I was serious. I thought I was responsible until I met him. When I began to see his attitude towards, I discovered that I didn't have any serious attitude towards.
19-й пункт. Это
19.
пример того, как пастор воспитывает своих детей.
Pastor, what is this?
Каким образом пастор вкладывает ценности в своих детей? Как он формирует их как личность уже с детского возраста? Он созидает их как личность.
secret that I saw in Pastor Sunday is skills. Pastor Sunday possesses unique skills to form and to develop values and value systems in his children. Pastor Sunday has a unique system that he has put in place that he is using to develop and form skills in his children. And so, not skills, values, value systems, that these children are becoming like godly kids from very small age.
20 пункт. Способность пастора Сандея посвящать себя целым народам. Думать о целых народах.
Number 20. Pastor Sunday's ability carry the burden of a whole nation on his shoulder. Pastor Sunday takes responsibility for a whole country. So that is like saying a devotion to be able to take responsibility and handle the problems. Okay, a single man taking full responsibility for a whole nation is never done.
И 21 пункт – это способность пастора также уделять внимание одному человеку, каждому.
No, number 21. Despite the fact that Pastor Sunday has the burden for a whole country, the love for a whole country, to change a whole nation, you will be shocked to discover that carrying millions in his heart, at the same time he has time for every single individual. This is legendary. Pastor Sunday has time looking for millions, working for millions, helping millions of people, yet has time for each and every one.
22.
Verse 22, number 22. Secret number 22.
Это доступность. Каждый может найти возможность доступа к пастору Сандею.
Pastor Sunday is so accessible to everyone. Everybody could find time. Pastor Sunday finds time for everybody. Everybody could interact with Pastor Sunday.
23.
Number 23.
Это способность создать с нуля все, что надо.
Pastor Sunday knows how to create things from nothing. Pastor Sunday makes things to come from nothing. He is always, constantly, not starting with anything, not having anything in his hand, and he makes something come out of it.
24.
Number 24.
Способность генерировать и воплощать идеи.
Pastor Sunday generates ideas like machine. He just like an engine generating new ideas.
25.
25.
Пастор Сандей умеет работать с людьми.
Pastor Sunday
Вовлекать людей, давать каждому возможность проявить себя.
Pastor Sunday knows how to encourage each and everybody to realize their potential. Pastor Sunday knows how to bring in, how to attract people and how to bring them to fulfillment, to realization. He knows how to help people come to self-realization.
26. Умение вести за собой людей. Пастор Сандей – это лидер.
Next point, is that Pastor Sunday is a leader. He knows how to take people and give them direction and make people follow him.
27. Умение жить каждое мгновение, наслаждаться жизнью каждое мгновение.
Number 27. Pastor Sunday maximizes every minute. He lives to the full. This man knows how to live a full life. He lives a full life. He lives to the full. He lives every minute to the full.
28. Пастор Сандей видит жизнь в красках и в деталях.
Number 28. Pastor Sunday has a special way of seeing the world and a special way of looking at life. The way Pastor Sunday sees life is that Pastor Sunday is not just seeing life in black and white. He sees life in colors. He sees every segment of life the way they are. But then he's also able to see not just in colors, he's also able to see them in details.
29. Пастор подражает и хочет угождать Богу.
Number 29 secret of Pastor Sunday. Pastor Sunday is an imitator of God. He imitates God, runs after God, copies God, and duplicates God, and reflects God on the earth.
30.
Number 30.
Для меня большой пример – это стиль руководства и управления пастора Сандея.
The next point is the style of leadership that Pastor Sunday has.
Пастор настолько дает свободу, когда он организовывает людей, что я такого не встречала нигде.
His style of leadership is to empower people and then release them and give them total freedom. He gives people, he empowers people, releases them and lets them go and set them loose. I've never seen anything like that, because when you invest in people, normally you want to demand from them something. You want to control them or hold them back. But Pastor Sunday empowers people, establishes them and releases them. Where is this coming from?
31.
Number 31.
Пастор Сандей, он живет доверием Богу. Он доверяет Богу во всем.
Pastor Sunday lives a life of faith in everything. Pastor Sunday lives a life of faith. He's trusting God for everything, in everything and for everything.
32.
32.
У пастора Сандея неиссякаемая жизнерадостность.
Pastor Sunday has a fountain of joy in him. He's like he possesses a fountain of joy. It's just a whole fountain.
33.
33.
Почтение к людям.
Pastor Sunday honors people. He knows how to honor people.
Он почитает всех, от малого до великого.
And funnily enough, he doesn't just respect and honor the people who deserve it. He honors everyone. Either you deserve it or you don't deserve it. Either you are big or small.
34.
34.
Пастор Сандей живет по принципам.
Pastor Sunday lives by principles.
Он не живет по поведению
He
людей,
doesn't live by how people treat him.
но он берет принцип Бога, и он просто живет по этому принципу.
He just takes God's principles and lives by God's principles, not minding what is happening around him.
Я раньше не понимала, как жить по принципам.
Before, I never knew how to live by principles.
Я это увидела в пасторе
But I saw
Сандее.
that in Pastor Sunday.
35.
35.
Пастор Сандей умеет создавать личность из другого человека, который таковым не является.
Pastor Sunday knows how to make a successful personality from somebody that doesn't have any potential for it.
36.
36.
Отцовское сердце.
Pastor Sunday possesses a father's heart.
Он покроет.
He knows how to cover for you.
Он,
He knows how to understand you.
он поддержит.
He knows how to give you all the necessary assistance.
Это очень ценно в христианском мире сегодня.
So this is very, very rare in the world today.
37. Это забота о людях.
37 is that Pastor Sunday cares for people.
О всех всегда, о
He
всех людях.
takes care of people around him. He looks for a way to show kindness and care for people.
38.
38.
Пастор Сандей – это пример того, как реагировать в самые сложные периоды жизни.
Pastor Sunday is an example of how to respond to trials, crises, and difficulties. It's a perfect example.
39.
39.
Это чистовик во всем. Сразу делать все на чистовик.
Pastor Sunday does everything good for the first time. Pastor Sunday doesn't experiment with things. He does everything perfect from the very first time.
40.
Diligent in everything. Number 40.
Это умение искать, видеть и создавать возможности.
Pastor Sunday is always looking and finding opportunities from everything.
41.
41.
Это комбинация веры в Бога. У пастора Сандея есть комбинация веры в Бога, в себя и в цель.
Sunday has a combination of, he has a unique understanding of faith. His faith works like this. He has faith in God, he has faith in himself, and he has faith in his goals. in his mission.
Этим пастор Сандей заражает и доказывает на практике, что нету ничего невозможного для Бога.
That is how Pastor Sunday has been able to do everything he's doing, proving to the world that there is nothing impossible for God.
42.
42.
Пастор Сандей демонстрирует Царство Божье на земле.
Pastor Sunday is a kingdom establisher on the earth. He's a
43.
God carrier and a kingdom establisher on the earth. He is bringing kingdom's order, the order of the kingdom on the earth.
43. Пастор никогда не сдается, и этим он заражает своих учеников.
43. Pastor Sunday never gives up, and this is a great motivation for his followers.
44.
44.
Это мышление пастора.
Pastor Sunday's mindset,
Это очень
way of thinking, his
конструктивное,
mind.
упорядоченное.
Pastor Sunday's mind is so organized. He's so concrete. He's so organized, so orderly.
Логичное.
It's very logical.
Это, я тоже хочу научиться этому.
I want to have. He has order in his mind. Our mind is in the compartments. His mind just works like a clock.
45.
45.
Пастор Сандей дает возможность людям рядом с ним увидеть, как он работает, как он живет, наблюдать за ним, видеть, как он ведет дела, как проводит свое время. И этим он обучает.
Pastor Sunday doesn't hide his secrets. He's not hiding anything from people who want to learn. He's revealing he's very open with his secrets, and he's revealing his secrets to people, and he does everything openly so that other people can learn and copy and grow and take from him.
46.
46.
Это готовность быть первопроходцем, идти впереди, когда еще никто не видит и не понимает и не поддерживает тебя.
Pastor Sunday has a unique fortitude and ability to forge forward, sagacity. He's so sagacious. He is able to see what is in front and pursue it when nobody else is seeing that anything is in front. He sees what is in front. He knows how to get there. He shafts the path. He goes alone. Even when everybody else is discouraging him from going or against him or fighting against, he's sagacious, looking forward, having foresight, and paying the price to pave the way, then others to then follow.
47.
47.
Это скорость во всем.
Pastor Sunday has speed in everything.
В мышлении,
He thinks fast.
в реакции,
He reacts
в
fast.
действии.
And he acts fast. So he has speed on 3 levels: the level of thought, the level of reaction and attitude, and the level of actions.
48.
On 48.
Пастор Сандей создает вокруг себя всегда движение.
Pastor Sunday is a mover and shaker. He's always moving and shaking something around him every time, every minute.
49.
49.
Пастор Сандей подходит ко всему по максимуму и качественно.
Pastor Sunday is maximum in everything. He's always doing everything in the maximum possible way. But we also with the maximum effect, with the maximum in quantity and quality. So he has the maximum quality and the maximum result as well. So maximum in quality and in quantity.
И 50.
And number 50, secrets of Pastor
Это
Sunday.
детальный подход к разбору любого дела.
That Pastor Sunday is meticulous, very meticulous attention to details. He doesn't do anything without an analysis. So his details in analysis. He's very detailed in analytical thinking, detailed in analysis.
Пастор, я хочу поблагодарить вас,
Pastor, I really want to thank you
что у меня есть возможность работать с вами.
that I have this once in a lifetime opportunity to get to know you and even work with you.
Да, и увидеть все это богатство,
That I'm able to see all this wealth
которое за все эти 50 лет
that you have developed in yourself all these 50 years.
создавалось внутри вас, вами.
Things that have been inside of you, I could see them clearly.
И я хочу пожелать вам,
And I want to wish you
чтобы то, что было раньше,
so that everything that you've done so far,
это только начало.
will be nothing compared to what is coming.
Чтобы желание и все, что Бог вложил в ваше сердце,
So that everything that God has put in your heart,
оно осуществилось.
you will be able to accomplish them all.
Спасибо.
Thank you so much.
Дякуємо, пастор Наташа.
Thank you so much,
Те,
Pastor
що ви
Natasha.
розкрили 50 секретів унікальності пастора Сандея.
You just gave us these 50 secrets of Pastor Sunday's uniqueness.
І ви, дорогі
Thank you so
глядачі,
very much.
також мали ще ближче можливість ще ближче познайомитися
Now,
з
thanks to
величчю
this,
пастора
many people
Сандея.
could get to know Pastor Sunday much more.
Дякуємо вам за вашу
Thank you
увагу.
very much, all you viewers.
Сьогодні була у нас 27 програма, завтра
was-
буде уже остання, так
Tomorrow
що
is our last day. Tomorrow is the last day we are going to be doing this program.
тому ми зустрінемося вже завтра
So
з
tomorrow
нашим
we'll
ще
see
одним
you
свідченням, з героєм. А сьогодні ви зустрінетеся через 50 хвилин.
But
ви
in
вже з
50
Майовою.
minutes, Pastor Sunday will be back with Mayowa.
Bye. See you
Bye.
tomorrow.
See you. Bye. Okay, guys. Well, you got to know. I got to know some things about myself. I know all of them, but I never put them down like that. And it's very interesting that someone will observe, very observant, that someone will observe all those things and put them down. I think we need to write a book on this. Maybe they will help people. Very good stuff. Very good stuff. So thank you, everyone. I'll be back in the next 50 minutes to answer all your questions. And tomorrow is our last day. So today is the day before the last day. God bless. Have a wonderful evening. We'll see you in 1 hour's time. Bye.